Hello everybody and welcome to another cool video. Today we're going to be experiencing a brand new park game. If you haven't heard it before, it's called Park Studio. It is in a very early stage alpha build. Actually, this is the very first build that's come out. Actually, I think there's been one patch update for the very first build since I did this episode, but that's alright. But this is a really cool new park game that has started to hopefully start gaining some traction. It's built in Unreal Engine 5, and I gotta say, it's one of the best looking theme park games I've seen so far. Graphically and visually, the lighting is phenomenal, and the detail on these trains and a lot of the stuff in the game is actually kind of ridiculous. Now, there are some glitches, bugs in here, and everything there that to be expected with an early access game, but I still highly recommend picking this game up. I think it's only $15. I got it, well, it was actually on sale when I bought it. It was like $11. But it looks to be like a really promising game. And I used to think the same thing with like Theme Park Studio, but this game actually has a lot of promise. We already have weather in the game, by the way. You can do a lot of different things, like obviously sunny, cloudy, thunderstorms, rain, and snow, and it is the weather looks phenomenal in the game, by the way. Like, it's incredible. It interacts with all the objects in the game. The snow sticks to like the trees and everything like that, so if you want to have like winter shots and stuff, you could get shots with the you know, without actually having to put down, like, individually put down trees that have snow on them, like Planet Coaster. But so there's a lot of features in this game that Planet Coaster does not have. So that's what's really intriguing me about this game, is it has some really cool features. For instance, these gates that I placed down, you can place them wherever, and then you can link them to the coaster. So you can actually really customize your gates. Now, they only have one set of gates to choose from, so I would hope that maybe they're gonna add some more in the future. I didn't really know how to connect to these gates or these fences here, so I will use these little pole pieces just for now. It wasn't the best way. I probably could have had a lot of different ways to do it. Another cool feature in this game is you can scale items as well, like all of your scenery pieces. You can actually scale them up and down. How cool is that? I know a lot of people would love to have that in Planet Coaster, where you can actually take your scenery objects and scale them to a different size. So that's actually another amazing feature that this game has. Now, there's no queue lines or anything in this build, so I'm just kind of going out and building like my own thing. There are pathways available, so you can build paths. I'm not sure how I feel about the pathway system yet. It's not awful or anything, but it's like a node-based system for the pathing. As for the coaster builder, it is a node-based system as well, but it's kind of piece by piece at the same time. You kind of place each node at a time, and you edit that node from there, and you can go back and edit the nodes that you've done previously as well. So it's actually a really solid coaster builder. The only thing is you don't have any smoothing tool just yet. There could potentially be, and you can see there's some weird rotating glitches that do happen. I think he says, I actually think in the patch notes that is planned to be fixed soon here as well. Like when you rotate it and all the pieces like rotate in a weird way. So I think he did say in the patch notes, excuse me, oh my gosh, my throat, that is going to get fixed here soon. So he's already updated the game at least once. Like, I think he already did a patch update where he's fixed some bugs and glitches, so it's pretty cool. I think it's one person. I'm not entirely sure if there's a whole team working on this game. I did watch like he has like a big tutorial on how to play the game, and he actually mentioned some of the more features that he's plans on adding to the game. And I think even in the coming to the next build is going to be like switch tracks and transfer tracks, stuff like that. So that's really cool to see as well, that there are going to be a lot of cool things coming to this game, and maybe even some more coaster types, I think he said as well. I think there's going to be a mock extreme spinning coaster. There's already 2 mock coasters available here in the alpha build, the very first build. And he did mention Ride to Happiness as well in in the video that he did do on how to play the game. So I do recommend watching that video if you haven't played the game before, so you can kind of get a feel of how the game works and feels. The piece by piece builder is not too bad. It's definitely not the worst thing I've ever seen. I was trying to build a booth here, but we don't have like a control panel just yet. So I just put like this little desk. They do have some cool like little stools for the like operators and stuff. I don't know if there'll be operators in the game or anything. I know there's going to be guests. And from the menu, it shows that there's going to be a story mode and a career mode. So I'm very excited to see what the developers do with this game. It seems to be very, very popular with me anyways. You know, I don't know if it's been successful just yet, but I do want to get the word out about this game, and if you guys want to support and check this game out, you know, it looks so promising right now. It is kind of takes a little bit to get the building down, but once you get it down, it's actually not that hard. I'm still learning things here and there, but it's got a lot of good pieces already to work with. You can group things together, and you can duplicate cool tools. There's undo and redo buttons, and all the textures and all of the details on everything are really, really good. This is my first stab at actually building a coaster station properly in the game, and I think it turned out pretty good. Like, you're supposed to be able to change the colors of everything too, as you can see in the top right. On sometimes you can change the colors. I tried to use that and it wasn't working. It was working in the previous build, so I don't know if it's another bug that kind of come up, but you can actually change the colors of pretty much everything in the game as well. So everything's pretty flexy color. Like if I want to change the color of the wood or the stone, you can change the colors of them. I kept them default here and the concrete pieces on the bottom because it wouldn't let me change them. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or if it's just kind of like a current glitch in the game right now. So but yeah, there's going to be bugs and glitches in the game right now, and it's not perfect just yet. There's still a lot that they have to work on. But overall, I had a fun experience actually playing this game for a few hours, just building this station. And yeah, I think it turned out really cool. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see me use the coaster builder in the next episode. Obviously, I do a little bit here. I think I make the I build like a lift hill, but that's about it. So, but I would love to see, do you guys want me to do a part 2 where I build a nice coaster layout? Again, the coaster builder has a lot of promise as well, but there's just a few things that kind of bug me with it a little bit. You know, it is a node-based system. There's no heart line rolling feature just yet. Hopefully that will get added, because I feel like it would be something that could easily get added. But yeah, this is a very big, promising game that has a lot of features already that Planet Coaster doesn't. I can't wait to see guests get into the game, because there are going to be guests in the game as well. And it looks like, as you can tell, I have infinite money in the bottom left. You can see that there is going to be some sort of management simulation aspect to the game as well. Obviously, since there's a career mode and a story mode in the menu, that is grayed out. So, but we have a lot of stuff that aren't available in this game. You can change the color of your UI and everything. I changed mine to red because obviously that's my favorite color. But you can change the weather. I didn't really showcase any of that, but if you want me to do a video showcasing some of those features, let me know. I really just wanted to do my first build of a proper station in the game and see what I could kind of come up with, and it turned out pretty solid, you know. And they have quite a bit of stuff to work with when it comes to the building. They have a lot of good pieces, and for the you know, they have a lot of building pieces right now. Like, it's not just like, you know, one with look at this lighting, by the way. Look at how dark it is in here just because I put a roof on the station. This is incredible because I think it would be so cool to do a dark ride in this game because the lighting is realistic. If you enclose a building, it is going to be dark. Like, that's how good the lighting is in this game. So it's very, very much of an upgrade over Planet Coaster's lighting, for sure. There are a lot of things that I like in this game, and I'm so excited to see where it goes. But you can kind of get a little taste of the coaster builder here on how it goes. You can change, also you can do multiple I'm getting excited. Sorry. You can do you can customize each train on your tracks as well. So if you're running more than one train, you can actually change the colors, and you can name the trains too, which is also another cool thing. So yeah, so here's me kind of going into the pathing system. You get a little taste of that here too. But you can also change the color of the paths as well, which is also really cool. Like, you can have these textures, but you can also change the colors of those paths as well. But you can see that it really utilizes the kind of like the advanced moving tool style, and it has like these extra box pieces that you can use instead of using the arrows, which actually is very, very useful, and I like it, the use of those. So I'm very excited for the next builds of this game, but I wanted to see what I could build in the very first alpha build here, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what you can do with the state of the game so far. I do plan on maybe doing a nice big layout. The only thing is it's really hard to smooth the track out. I hope that the developer does create a nice smooth tool for the coasters, because that would be really, really cool. And you'll also see that I do actually use the scaling tool here as well. I had to look it up how to get scale it, as I forgot the shortcut. But anyways, there is a scaling option. You can see you can scale down trees to whatever size you want, which is really huge. I really like that feature so much. But anyways, that's about all I do in this episode. You can actually walk around as a person too. Like, there's a walking mode, like where you can walk around your park. It's actually really, really cool, and interact with stuff like opening the gates and everything. But anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see the next episode. But have a great day and a cool tomorrow. See ya, and goodbye.